We all knew Cole Palmer was a talented academy player, but I don't think anyone thought he was going to be this good for Chelsea when he joined them. He's absolutely ruined my night as a Manchester United fan. This video is going to be going out at like 1, 2 a.m. because I've actually had to take 2 hours to cool down from that Chelsea match. I am still livid. My head is gone. But the key to football here, we try and do unbiased analysis of other teams. And I had to take 2 hours to cool down and actually analyse how brilliant Cole Palmer is and not have that emotional sense of still being fuming. If you want emotional rants, go over to Alice Talks Football. That's what I've done match reaction. But we're here on this channel to talk about Cole Palmer, how good he was, not just against Manchester United, but how good and how important he's been for Chelsea this season, showing you some statistics because, wow, this kid is special. This kid is talented. And I see idiots, saying, oh, he just scores penalties, Alice. No, have you seen his creative stats? Have you seen how many chances he creates? He's got 14 non-penalty goals. He's doing this as an underperforming Chelsea side. I'm a Manchester United fan, but every time I watch Cole Palmer, I'm like, he's good. He's good. I was hoping he'd be rubbish today, but he was bloody good. 9 shots, 8 chances created, 5 shots on target, 3 goals. Obviously, 2 were penalties, but you need to score those penalties. Manchester City had that season where they missed like 6 penalties. You've got to score those penalties. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. And if you look at even its first half numbers, this was before he scored the 2 goals that won the game, and it was 2-2. And Chelsea were a little bit disappointed at half time because they'd given up this 2-0 lead. And I thought we won it 3-2, but we conceded 2 goals in the last 90 seconds. But this was his first half numbers, dribbles, tackles, everything. He was everywhere. But this is what I think is mad, and this is what I wanted to show you. This is crazy. SofaScore have given him 2 10.0 ratings in a row. That is not normal. Back-to-back 10.0 ratings. Back-to-back. And one of them was in a 2-2 draw versus Burnley. That is how good he's been. And he's doing this in a Chelsea side, which has been rubbish this season. He's basically doing this in a mid-table side because Chelsea have been poor this season at 21 years of age. That blows my mind. These were statistics versus Burnley, 5 key passes, 2 big chances created. Versus Manchester United, 8 key passes, 1 big chance created. Unbelievable. I saw someone say this, 33 goal contributions in 39 appearances this season, 19 goals and 12 assists. City got the 2 goals, but he's now Chelsea's top scorer. And look at these statistics. In the Premier League, he's got 24 goal contributions in 26 games. And look, yes, a lot of them are penalties, but you've got to score penalties, and 8 assists as well. Just shows how good he is creativity-wise. It's insane. And I think this moment, if you can see here, I'd show you the clip, but obviously I don't want to get in trouble. But this was versus Burnley. Cole Palmer clips it over, and Sterling in that second picture there had a 3-header. And Sterling missed it. But there's so many times where Cole Palmer has done these brilliant balls into Chelsea players and they've missed that. Once Chelsea get a good striker that can finish, Cole Palmer's assists are going to go up and up and up. And I want to talk about why he's special for me and why he stands out. First of all, top chance creator. His chance creating numbers, his expected assists, everything is unbelievable. The quality of ball and the technical ability to deliver such a weight of pass is unbelievable. His ability to pause the game where he holds up the ball, scans, his vision, just scan the pitch, look for space, his IQ to find the right pass, scan the pitch, and then execute that pass is unbelievable. Even when he's on the ball, the way he feints his body and manipulates the ball to make defenders go the other way and second guess him, and he gets past his defenders with ease because he's not rapidly quick, but because he's so intelligent and technically good, he gets past defenders with quite good ease. He's very good on the ball, very good at carrying the ball, but obviously he's known for his passing ability, his weight of pass, his ability to hold the ball, find space, be press resistant, and play those crazy balls in behind is crazy. But it's the fact that he's doing this at 21 years of age for Chelsea, when he'd not scored a single Premier League goal before he joined for Chelsea. A lot of people were sceptical, about this 40 million signing. It was some kid that's not played loads of minutes. And in his first season at Chelsea, very little experience, where nearly every signing that goes to Chelsea seems to flop. And every player at Chelsea, and some of them are good, seem to be underperforming, and Chelsea aren't doing well. To go into that environment and succeed at 21 years of age with very little experience and almost become a captain leader mentality in the squad is crazy, because that is the worst Chelsea squad in years. Casado ain't doing great. I mean, Casado, to be honest, I think has looked all right, but I think because he's 110 million, he's not looked 110 million. I think if he was 50 million, you wouldn't be looking at it. It's too much of a bad signing. But you look at Cole Palmer, you think his mentality to go into that Chelsea squad that is on the floor, that is mentally on the floor, that isn't playing well, that isn't playing sustainable football, and just continually and consistently, which is crazier as well, perform like that. Because I remember he had a little bit of I can't say a purple patch because he's been doing it all season, but I remember there was a period at the beginning of the season where he had 7-8 solid games in a row. And I did a video on Cole Palmer and how good he's been, but I said maybe this is a purple patch, we'll have to wait and see. It's not a purple patch, it's consistency. And it's crazy to see, like, these were tweets reacting to Fabrizio Romano's "Here we go" announcement of Palmer to Chelsea. And there was a lot of Chelsea fans saying terrible signing. Chelsea fans wanted worse than ECILA, and they ended up with Cole Palmer, this pointless signing. English Kai Havertz, this guy's ruined his career going to Chelsea. 45 million per player with 0 goals. Strange deal. Like, people, saying, why is no one talking about it? They're paying 40 million for a guy with 0 goals. Chelsea scouts are the worst. Chelsea scouts are lost. The reaction to it was crazy when you actually think about it. And I feel like everyone, if you're here, you want to be deleting your tweets. And this was something that Ethan said probably back in November. And I had this saved from my last Cole Palmer video, but I wanted to read this out because I thought this was such a good way of analysing Cole Palmer. £40 million is looking like a steal, isn't it? You can tell he's a student of Pep Guardiola in his technical qualities alone. Empathy in every action, weight of pass, he orients his body well, receives the ball, positional intelligence to sniff out pockets of space, which I was talking about earlier with that ball over to Sterling. He can just hold the ball, scan, find those pockets of space, and then take that risk. He's also an elegant ball carrier. He can carry the ball at the pitch well, but he's a great passer in the final third. He said that he sees his future very much as a wing fielder, someone that is a winger that sort of operates in the half space, or someone that plays sort of as an attacking midfield, and that's what we're seeing there as well. He's not a touchline winger, he's a right half space specialist. He's the perfect right-sided 8 for Chelsea in terms of what he offers to calculate those brilliant balls into the vision to sniff out space. Is unbelievable. And if you actually compare him to Foden this season, Foden's got more non-penalty goals and more dribbles, but look how Foden's been praised for being this crazy dribbler. He's so close to Foden. If you look at his ball carrying, he's better than Foden. His offensive action is better than Foden. He makes more key passes than Foden, has more assists and more expected goals than assists than Foden this season. And this was that Tottenham game. And they took advantage of Tottenham going down to 9 men, but he would have the ball here and he would pick out the ball, and all of a sudden Jackson would be through to probably score the worst hat-trick in the world. But it was his vision to find those passes. And I made a video on Cole Palmer a couple months ago, and these were my notes from my video on Cole Palmer a couple months ago, where I spoke about what he did at Man City when he was quite new for Chelsea. And I said that he's got a very strong left foot. He can cut inside, he can score. Unfortunately, he did that versus Manchester United. He cut inside and he scored a winner. You're a Man United fan, Cole. Missed the target. No, scores. Can play both wings, can play centrally, versatile, mouldable. When I said this, and this was very early in his Chelsea days, this is from my initial analysis, I said because he's very mouldable and very young, this is a good player for Pochettino. I said his ball striking is good, he keeps scoring, his decision making is good, his technique is good, and that's what made him stand out at City. And in the City Academy days, he used to do that. This used to be his trademark goal. The goal he scored against United was his trademark goal in the City games. Was trademark goal. And with Pochettino liking his fullback to provide width, he wants someone who can convert centrally on his wings, and you get that in Cole Palmer. And that's why I said he'd be the perfect signing. But as I said, again, his vision. How many times does he get in this half space and playing balls there to Cucurella, playing that one to Sterling, create something? It's ridiculous. When Chelsea get their team complete, if they do get their team complete, top striker, I don't think Chelsea need as many signings as Chelsea fans think. I just think they need the right signings. If Chelsea can get 4 solid starters, defence, striker, and just set up the team better, and Cole Palmer delivering, wow, this guy's going to go new levels. His creative actions are absolutely insane. And you could argue his signing of the season, him, McAllister, Vicario, Declan Rice. Who is your signing of the season? Endo. But Cole Palmer, he has defied my expectations massively. Anyway, guys, if you were here to watch me rant about Manchester United bottling that to Chelsea, go over to Alice Talks Football. ECILA Football is where we don't rant. We talk about football in an unbiased way, which means that this video is going out at probably 1, 2 a.m. because I've had to sit here for 2 hours to prepare to make this video, because if I'd done that right off the cuff of Man United losing to Chelsea, I'd have probably just been losing my mind. I'm still fuming that we've lost to Chelsea, but I have to be honest, credit where credit is due. Cole Palmer, special player.